Good day, Camp Yaudia. It's Ryan here, and today we're going to be making some Oreo truffles. Whew. Let me tell you about them. See, this is a Juniper delight, right? You know, the dorm Juniper, we love Oreo truffles. And you know what? I kind of want to make some and show you guys how to do that. So, without further ado, let's go and make some Oreo truffles. This recipe that we're about to make doesn't usually require a lot of ingredients, I should say. So, let's go ahead and show them off, right? All you really need are some good old Oreos. You're gonna need some good old cream cheese. Usually I get mine from Philadelphia because good old cream cheese from there. And then on top of that, you're gonna need some melted chocolate. I got some melted wafers, or chocolate chips I should say. So go ahead and use that for sure. But for now we're going to go ahead and get started on our good old Oreos right here. We're going to go ahead and open these bad boys up. Oh, look at all them Oreos right there. Looking delicious. But don't get too crazy over it right now. What we're going to do is we're going to get a good old bowl out right here, and we're just gonna go ahead. We're gonna take, I'm gonna say 4 Oreos right here, and then I'm gonna just leave them to the side for now. I'm gonna get a Ziploc bag over here, right? And we're gonna go ahead, get to smashing, shall we? So I'm gonna say 5 Oreos. Keep in mind they're double stuffed, so they do pack quite a punch. Actually, instead of 5, we'll do 8. So I have 3 more right here. Alright. And from there, I'm gonna go ahead and zip this up. And I'm gonna go ahead and smash them up. Now, usually, you can use like a rolling pin or something. You know, you can do whatever you want. I'm gonna use my hands, because that's just the Juniper way. So, let's get to it. Alright, that should be good for now. Make sure it's crushed up, but you don't have to be perfect with it, because honestly we'll be mashing up even more later. So, I'm going to just grab a bowl right here, and I'll just put a couple of all this in, wherever I can muster. And I'm going to repeat this process. We're going to go about twice. Just get enough to fill up your bowl. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. I finished, you know, crushing up some Oreos with my hands and all that. And I got quite a bit. I used about half that pack that I had. It was like a family size, so do with that information what you will. But for now, I'm going to move on to some cream cheese. Right? So, what I'm going to do, I have right here an 8-ounce pack of cream cheese. Now I am going to need 4 ounces, so cut that down into half. Now that I have this open, I'm going to cut this in half, because this right here, this is 4 ounces. And all I'm going to do, I'm going to just take this, and use your hands if you like, and plop that in. And that's all the cream cheese I'll need for this one. Now that I have that, I'm going to go ahead and mix this all together. Now you can use just like a spoon, or you can do it the Junie way and use your hands, whatever is most comfortable with you. Now that I have this all mixed up, it should be a pretty big ball, right? Look at that big old Oreo ball. But we're not just gonna have it as one big old ball, because we want to share with people and enjoy it together. So, before I do anything else, I'm gonna go wash my hands, because we can get dirty, but we gotta keep it clean still. So, one moment. Alright, now that my hands are all clean, we can move on to the next step. That being putting this on a tray. Now, usually you just need like a tray like this right here, and then I already got some wax paper for that. So make sure you have wax paper as well. But we're gonna go ahead, move this to the side, get this all organized. And all we're gonna do is we're gonna take off a chunk. We're gonna roll it all up together into a nice little ball. And then just plop it down. And then we're gonna do that again. Another ball, roll that up. You see my technique, kind of just having it flat on my hand and then just rolling it with my other on top. And then I'm gonna make it so I have 3 for each row and then have that keep going down. So I'll just keep this process going. Alright, now that these are all nice and formed into some balls, we can put this in the freezer. I'm gonna go and wash my hands first though. It's still kind of nasty. Alright, now that we have all this, let's go and put this in the freezer. And now that we have that in the freezer, we're gonna be waiting 15 minutes. But while that's going on, let's get back to these 4 little cookies that I saved for later. I got 2 bowls right here, right? And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a good old garnish. So like, we're gonna break it into some crumbs and like just sprinkle it on top. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put the little Oreos, the actual black part, in this bowl. And then I'm gonna scoop this. Let me take these 3 off. I'm gonna scoop the cream into the other bowl, just like so. Right. And we're gonna do that with all 4 of these. Alright. Now that I have these separated, all I'm gonna do with the little things right here, the actual cookie part, I'm gonna go ahead and smash it up a little bit with my hands. They don't have to be like silky smooth perfect, but you know, just crushed up enough to where I can sprinkle some on. So, oh, and we're getting a little bit messy, that's fine. I'll clean this up later, as you always should. And now that we have this all done, we're going to put that to the side. As for our cream, we're going to actually mix that together with our good old melted chocolate, or milk chocolate chips, whatever you prefer to call them. We're going to go ahead and open this up. Cool. And look at all those right there. I'm just going to dump a few into here so, however many you feel you need. And we're just gonna go ahead and put this into the microwave over here. There we go. So for 1 minute, you know, we'll go ahead, mix that all up right now. Crazy, I thought it took, what, 30 seconds? Nah, you need a minute for this one. Trust me, trust me. Keep mixing that together. I don't know about you guys, but that looks like some good old melted chocolate. So, we're gonna have that to the side and just wait however much longer we need. Seems like it's been about 15 minutes, so let's go ahead and check on our good old truffles. Let's see. And beautiful, look at all of that. Now as you can tell, these are a little bit more stiff, a little bit more of an actual ball. If they still feel a little bit mushy, put them in the freezer for a little bit longer. But let's go ahead and decorate these, shall we? So I have our good old melted chocolate right here. It's been a minute, so I'm gonna mix that together again. Alright. And all I'm gonna do, right, I'm gonna just plop one of these bad boys right here into the good old melted chocolate and just smother it. Smother, smother, smother. And then from there, once it gets some chocolate on it, right, we're gonna go ahead, kind of give it a little drizzle down, just make sure it's not having too much chocolate on it, because we gotta save some for the other truffles. That seems good. We're gonna go ahead, lock that down. Feel free to use your fingers. And bada bing, bada boom, that's a truffle. Now I'm gonna repeat this process as usual with the other ones. Ooh. Now, as you're noticing, this is kind of cooling down pretty fast, right? So I'm gonna go ahead. So these ones are already cooled down, so I can't really garnish it as much. But with this one right here, I'll go ahead and do a little bit of a garnish. Just a few crumbs. Yeah. So, learn from my mistakes. Make sure you go ahead and melt it and then put that in as soon as possible. Beautiful. Just take a look at these good old truffles right here. Looking very nice. Very beautiful. We got, what's that? 3, 6, 9, 12, 14 truffles. 14! Just from this one batch. And you know, I can share this with a lot of people. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and do just that, you know. I'm thinking I'm gonna put this in the fridge for another 10 minutes just so they're kind of chilly. And when I come back, I'm gonna have a good old gas come on. So I'll see you then. All right, I got these truffles all good to go. Hey, Junior boys, come on over. Woo! All right. How y'all doing? How y'all doing today?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Yeah. Do you see these truffles? The Junie truffles?
Oh, sure do.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Take one. Yeah.
You mean it?
Yeah, just for y'all. Take whichever one. Ooh. Yeah?
I reckon that's the best thing I've had.
Yeah? Yeah, I agree. These are darn good. And I recommend you try this at home as well. Because you'll get the same satisfaction as us Junie boys. I think that's all the time we have for today. So thank you guys for coming out and watching. We'll see you guys next time. Bye, Camtadia.